2011. No friends. Skinny fat. Just graduated high school. Nervous as fuck for college. Afraid of continuing the life of mediocrity I had in my previous years. Decide to better myself. Start working out and getting fit would be a great start, and I could work on becoming more outgoing later. Search the web for fitness-related websites. Find an extremely popular bodybuilding forum. You can probably guess which one. Find current body/tips thread and post in it, asking for easy beginners program. Most replies tell me to fuck off, do my own research, etc. But one poster responds in a friendly manner. Post the start of 5x5 routine, along with some cardio to get rid of extra fat, even before cardio kills gains, and food that I should eat. I thank him. He sends me a PM, basically saying to ask him anytime if I need help with something. His name's Phil. School starts that August. Tuition fees include gym membership, so I follow this routine strictly every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, as best I could. Worry about form, and I can't really figure out how to squat, deadlift properly. PM Phil. Sorry, this may seem mad stupid, but I can't get the form right no matter how many videos I watch. Can you help me? Yeah, sure man. Next time you're at the gym, just ask someone to take a video of you doing a set of each and send it to me. I still don't have any friends to go to the gym with, so I don't have anyone to take a video of me. Pussy out at gym next day. PM Phil again. Sorry man, I don't really have any gym buddies to take a video. He tells me to just ask some random person and they'll probably agree. In his experience, most people at gyms are friendly. I explained to him how I get nervous when talking to people. I didn't even talk to others in high school, etc. Phil says he sees a bit of his past self in me. He used to be the same, and he figured out that you have to have a little bit of courage to succeed, and just try asking. I take his advice, and to my surprise, the next time I went to the gym, the first person I asked happily agreed to take the video of me deadlifting. I send these to Phil, but he says he can't get the Dropbot links to work. Offers for me to add him on Facebook. I do so, and notice that he's very buff in his profile picture, and has a stunning brunette girlfriend. Look at his interests, they're similar to mine. We both like similar indie bands. I browse/MU around this time quite a bit. Team Fortress 2, similar movies. Anyway, I send him the videos, and he tells me what I'm doing wrong. Gives me tips like I should D-rack to get the form perfect, tips to get my back straight and look forward. I thank him, and decide to bring up TF2. He says, oh yeah man, I love it, add me on Steam. I do so, and we talk for a few more hours about our lives, interests, and find a lot of common ground. He was kind of like me in high school, although he was pretty popular with the more nerdy crowd, whereas I was more of a loner. He decided to get into shape to help boost his self-esteem, and found a girlfriend in his junior year of college. He was graduating that year, in the spring of 2012. Introduces me to /Fit, which I'd always seen on 4chan, but seemed more of an advanced forum from the few times I'd been there, so it intimidated me at first. Over the next 4 months, I kept strictly to my routine, going online almost daily and chatting with Phil about my progress or playing TF2 with him. Start to feel better about the way I look like I'm actually getting some muscle on me. Start to feel better in general. Not as scared to talk to people and go out to some parties with people on my dorm's floor. Not really comfortable speaking to girls romantically yet, but I figure there's time for that. New Year's 2012. Message Phil saying, thank you for all your help this past semester. I really appreciate it man, and I hope you have a great New Year's. He thanks me, saying he's feeling all kind of down lately, and he thinks he's going to break up with his GF. And his internship and classes have been tough, so talking to me kind of helped him relax daily. This came as a shock to me, who has never really had such a close friend, that someone could enjoy my company, even if it was online, so much. April. By this time, I come up from 145 pounds at 5'11" to around 175 pounds, seeing some real gains. I've made obvious progress and have a much better looking body than I had a mere 7 months ago. Talk/text Phil daily, find that he broke up with his girlfriend. I tell him I'm here to talk if he ever just needs some help. He thanks me, saying that he's been a bit depressed lately with all the stress that comes with finishing college. I finally worked up the courage to ask out a girl on my floor who I'd been talking to. Still not enough balls to kiss her though. I tell him about it. He tells me all I need is a little bit of courage. I kiss her on our next date, ask her to be my girlfriend. His life is great. Phil graduates a month later, planning on going to grad school at Columbia. Keep working out at Gold's Gym over the summer back home. Keep in touch with Phil. He's become my closest friend, regardless of all my new friends I've made at college. He must have visited me in my hometown before school starts up again in August. I say definitely. He can stay with me at my parents' house. He drives up and we chill for a week, go drink a little, work out on the days we work out. Best week of my life. Finally feeling a sense of friendship I'd missed out on for so long. We part ways again and promise to keep in touch. August. Time to go back to school. Pretty excited for sophomore year and to see my GF again. Unfortunately, she seems cold and distant compared to how we were last year. Found out from her friends that she was seeing some guy back in her hometown over summer. Breaking off with her. Get depressed and reminded of what a loser I am. Lose all motivation to go to gym or anything for that matter. Talk to Phil about it. He tells me just to have courage, that this shitty feeling would pass. Says that when he broke up with his girlfriend, I was there for him, and likewise, he would be there for me now. I decide fuck it. I'm not worthless just because some bitch doesn't care about me enough to be faithful. Phil gives me motivation. I decide to move up to a more intermediate strength program. Get much, much, much bigger this time. Phil is really impressed, saying I've almost reached his stats in just a year. New Year's 2013. Wish Phil a happy new year again. He thanks me, but seems a bit distant. I ask him if anything's wrong. He says he's been feeling ill, and a doctor found tumours in his bone marrow, diagnosed with Ewing sarcoma. I feel the most sympathetic blow I've ever felt, or probably will ever feel again. Seriously never felt this low before. I tell him to please keep in touch. As he enters chemo, he is online much less often. March. Phil hasn't been online in a month and a half now. Wonder how he's feeling. Continue going to the gym. Phil's courage is the only thing that keeps me motivated. May. Come back home for the summer, but everything feels wrong. Haven't heard from Phil in forever. Don't really talk to anyone. I've called Phil numerous times with no answer. Decide to friend one of his friends from his hometown that he would mention often on Facebook. He accepts. Ask if Phil is okay, and he tells me that Phil passed away a few months back to pneumonia, which, in his already weak state from the chemo, was fatal. Thank him for the information, and cry like a bitch for hours, only stopping when I fall asleep. The next day, I go to gym and go harder than ever before, breaking my PRs on the bench, squat and deadlift. 2014. I've made many new friends, and I'm no longer the weakling I was years ago. Always offer people my help. Prove that one can be fit and not an asshole. Try to be a person that everyone admires, with a lot of friends. Always been kind and genuine, just like Phil was. Social and academic life have improved drastically. Every rep, every pound lifted, every weight I pick up, Phil's in the back of my mind, giving me courage to better myself. So thanks, Phil. Thanks for your courage.
G'day cunts, Green here. Now if you haven't noticed, YouTube is doing me a real fucking dirty nowadays, and it's gotten so bad to the point where everything that I upload is now being demonetized, and if I want anything to be monetized, it has to go through the whole fucking review process. Which, as you might have noticed, has very much stunted the growth of my channel, because those great YouTube god algorithms very much so want those 10-minute plus videos that are monetized, and those other lesser under 10-minute videos that aren't monetized can go fuck off. I mean, what more proof do you need here than my entire 2-hour compilation getting less views than a 10-minute video in 24 hours? I mean, for fuck's sake, come on! So, if you're a sick cunt and would like to support me, please consider checking out my merch store! That's right, I'm fucking selling out, boys! There's some honestly cool stuff in there that kind of borders between being a meme and actually looking pretty cool that I'd honestly wear myself. I don't have any on at the moment, I've got someone else's merch on that I'm realizing now. Also, if you'd like to support me, Patreon's also a great way of doing that. You get some exclusive perks and rewards. And as well, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Please consider also subscribing, liking the video, because that also helps the YouTube algorithm probably somehow. And also it probably just helps in general because I've been losing subs. Yeah, that's it. Catch you later, cunts, and ta-ta!